bit about American in Bloom program.
Well, American in Bloom envisions communities across the country to welcome vibrant places to live, work, and play, and it's benefiting from colorful plants and trees, but enjoying clean environments, celebrating heritage, and planting pride throughout volunteerism. A lot of people think that it's just kind of a garden show type thing, that we're being judged on just the aesthetic beauty of Henderson County, and that's just a small portion of it.
Well, how are the communities judged?
They're judged in 6 criteria. They're judged in landscaping, urban forestry, environmental efforts, floral displays, and historic preservation.
Yep, and one more, best idea, which every year is a little bit different.
Right. And they really like to know a lot about our community volunteerism.
Now, you mentioned earlier about volunteerism. How does that factor into the evaluation?
That is huge, and we didn't realize that so much with the first year we started.
Oh, my gosh, no.
But they really look at the community as community pride of how the community gets in, pitches in, and volunteers. And Henderson County is very blessed with the number of volunteers that get out there and do things. And it's not just gardening.
No.
I mean, like the visitor center. Our volunteer hours factor into this, too.
Civil groups like you would not believe. When we did the ISIS skate rink, that was one of the things I was very, very worried about. We had a lot of volunteers that came together to do that. That was amazing.
And so how does American in Bloom impact Henderson County from an economic standpoint?
A lot of people don't realize that this really is an economic driver, because anything that we do to enhance the community, not only in plants or whatever, the environmental efforts and, of course, the heritage, too, helps us, Brianna, in the tourism industry, because visitors love Hendersonville. They love our main street, how beautiful it is, how much there is to do here. And they're really impressed, too, when you start talking about them, if they're interested in relocating here, of even getting involved in the community with volunteerism. So it helps us from a tourism standpoint.
And also help recruits businesses.
Absolutely. We hear that a lot of communities across the country use these profiles. Their economic development departments use them to bring business industry to the area, because they really want to know what the community pride is before they decide to, break ground here on an industry.
And that is one thing Henderson County is blessed with, civic pride.
Absolutely.